Hi, this is Congressman Joe Courtney. I'm speaking to you, obviously, right in front of the U.S. Capitol. Unfortunately, we're about 7.5 hours away from a government shutdown that is completely unnecessary and unwarranted. As somebody who, again, has always been very sensitive to the impact this has, not just on people who are directly employed by the federal government, but also people who rely on critical services like Social Security, the IRS, flight controllers that make sure that our planes take off and land safely, all the federal employees that are part of first responder organizations are unfortunately impacted by this. As we get closer to midnight, I just want to make sure to convey to you that there is a middle ground, there is a sweet spot to avoid this shutdown. It simply would be to continue the premium assistance as part of the continuing resolution. There are 22,000 people in the 2nd Congressional District that are going to be impacted with skyrocketing health insurance premiums, in some cases by the staggering amount of tens of thousands of dollars per year in terms of what their health insurance will cost them. And again, for people who are already living in a time when the cost of living is way too high, getting that hit for something that is so essential as health insurance coverage really is just not acceptable in terms of, again, trying to get the two sides to move forward with a final resolution to the budget. We have gotten confirmation of this impact from the people in Hartford that work at Access Health, from the Kaiser Family Foundation. If people have questions, they certainly can contact my office and we can sort of walk through with you chapter and verse with examples of families in places like Hebron, in New London, up in the Quiet Corner in the northeast part of the state. And again, they should be able to get the same continuing coverage of programs and services that the rest of the government will include as part of a package. Again, thank you for listening. I want you to know I'm here. Unfortunately, Speaker Johnson canceled session days that were on the books for yesterday and today. It's kind of incredible that that the full Congress is not here to talk, to negotiate, and to work out a solution to this. But I'm here and certainly am going to be on standby in terms of trying to make sure that we get this impasse resolved as soon as possible and protect the American people. Thank you for listening.